called you out here tonight on Raw because I want to give you a very rare and valuable present. 2 of them, actually.
Oh my gosh, 2 presents, JR! It must be his birthday! Imagine celebrating your birthday with Triple H, JR. That's gotta be great.
I'm pretty sure it's not his birthday. And I've for damn sure seen the kind of presents that Triple H gives out.
The first is a thank you. From me to you. For watching my back in our match against John Cena and Big Show at SummerSlam. Of course, I didn't need your help, but you made my job a little bit easier.
I can't remember the last time Triple H thanked anyone.
So that's 1. And now that that's out of the way, here's number 2. Last night at SummerSlam, you didn't do a damn thing when Shelton Benjamin ran into the ring and attacked Ric Flair and I with a steel chair. Normally, that's the kind of mistake a guy like me would make sure a guy like you regretted for the rest of his life.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
So here's your second present. A free pass out of my ring and out of my life. But I'm warning you, this is a one-time offer, so don't blow it. Do the right thing and don't step between Shelton Benjamin and the ass-kicking he's going to get tonight.
Triple H let him off the hook, JR. If he were smart, he'd do the right thing and walk away.
I have to agree, that may be the smart thing to do, but I'm not sure it would be the right thing. After all, he may have a choice to walk away, but Shelton Benjamin's certainly not off the hook.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Rickflair. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H. And the opponent, accompanied by Jericho. From Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Going for it all, just try to be the best. Till we break them out, nothing more, nothing less. Wanna be known, want the respect. Don't do anything, I'll pass that test. Believing in yourself, man, changes everything. Yeah, I want it all, I'm taking the brand swing. Call me underdog, you can call me anything. I got a lot of blessings, that's what faith brings. No stop. No stop. No stop. You wanna start something, you can head start something. Anytime, any place, dog, it's nothing. I'm coming from the bottom of my...
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come up with anything. It's like he says, he really is the... Looks like someone's heading for the high-rent district. I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. I'm sure these competitors...
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is.
Shelton Benjamin's a perfect example of why you don't want to let a young superstar...
I think he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh my gosh! T-bone suplex! Man, what a move!
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this!
When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
3, 4.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
3, 4.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without...
Wow, these superstars left it all in the ring in that match, JR. was warned not to get involved last week, JR. Triple H was going to give him a free pass. Now he's going to have to answer to the cerebral assassin himself. Why couldn't he just do the right thing?
Shelton Benjamin is his friend, King. He couldn't just sit back and watch those bullies double-team him. He did do the right thing, in my view. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. It's like he read his opponent's mind. Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it wasn't enough for him to have an interview show on Raw. He had to go and become a rock star, too. Watch out! He reversed it!
1, 2.
Is that? No, only 2.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as much as Chris Jericho does.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle the differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
1, 2.
That wasn't even close to 3. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2.
He was a split second away from a 3 count. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, ref. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health, for sure, King. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
1.
I never get tired of watching Chris Jericho. He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag.
3, 4.
When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities.
This is the perfect chance for a finisher. Oh, man, that's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here.
And there's the cover.
1, 2.
He really didn't think he was going to get the pin, did he? Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2.
A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you. Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing.
4.
There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's...
Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. He's a slippery devil.
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come.
He's not going to get caught with that one. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Oh, man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some...
It's over. Chalk up another win for that man right.
Stop it! Stop it right there! This has gone on long enough. I am sick of the interference and the cheap shots. You two are going to settle this in a rematch at Unforgiven. In a World Heavyweight title match. And just to make sure that Shelton Benjamin and Rickflair don't get involved, it's going to be a steel cage match.
Did you hear that, King? A steel cage match for the World Heavyweight title at Unforgiven. And Flair and Benjamin are barred from ringside.
Unforgiven is right. I don't think Triple H is going to forgive Bischoff for this one, JR.
This is it, folks. The main event. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a solid steel cage. The first man to pin his opponent, make him submit, or escape the cage leaves Unforgiven as the World Heavyweight Champion.
This isn't right, JR. Triple H has done nothing to deserve this. It's barbaric.
never get tired of watching Chris Jericho in the ring. Every time he goes out there, he reminds me of why he's the first ever
He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2.
That was so close to 3 he could taste it. His opponent telegraphed that one. Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael Cole and Taz's heads, then they'd stop running their mouths on SmackDown. I think Triple H might be the greatest superstar. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy
1,
my Oklahoma ass. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity, who puts on the best performance possible for the fans, King. When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented and so intelligent. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it wasn't enough for him to have an interview show on Raw. He had to go and become a rock star, too.
These WWE fans wouldn't support him like they do if he wasn't any good, King. That's not even... What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations.
We could have a pinfall here, JR.
1.
There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
He's looking for that finisher, and he can do it here. Is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
What a match. I wonder if we'll ever see a...
Cut the music! Cut the music! An obscure WWE regulation has just been brought to my attention. As it turns out, the title cannot be contested in a steel cage during the month of September. And since this is September and that is a steel cage, I've got no choice but to void the referee's decision.
What on earth? You gotta be kidding me! I've never heard of such a thing.
No, I think he's right, JR. That sounds like the Virgil Runnels Amendment. That's been on the books for years.
Hold on. Hold on. Due to the extraordinary circumstances surrounding this title match, I feel that it's only fair to vacate the title until a proper rematch can be made.
Vacate the title? What the hell is Bischoff playing at?
Well, Bischoff is the Raw general manager. He gets paid big money to make the tough decision. He's got to go by the rule book.
Rule book my eye. This has nothing to do with some alleged Virgil Runnels amendment or anything else. Bischoff just screwed both men, though for the life of me, I can't figure why. One thing for certain, he's damn lucky there's a steel cage between them and him.
You